This painting is a portrait of Ugolino Martelli. It is painted by an Italian artist named Agnolo di Cosimo, aka Bronzino. He is considered the master of Florentine mannerism. His portraits bestowed on the sitter an air of confident, reserved, and dignified elegance. He is best known for this painting. It demonstrates Bronzino's characteristic portrayal of his subjects as intelligent, aloof, and self-assured. It was finished on the year 1535. It is a portrait, it is oil on panel, and it is mannerism, aka late Renaissance. One of the leading examples of mannerism's complex and royally oriented art. It is of 102 centimeters by 82 centimeters. It transcended a mere outward appearance to reveal an introverted intellectual quality in the features of this young humanist scholar. In the Renaissance, humanist is a scholar who studied the languages and cultures of ancient Greece and Rome. It is housed in Gourmont Gallery and Stadtlich Museum in Berlin, Germany. Ugolino Martelli was born in 1519 and died in 1592, so he was about 73 years old and was about 16 years old in the painting. He was a Florentine aristocrat. Again, he is a humanist and a linguist. He is the scion of the Florentine banking family. The painting was taken in the courtyard of his family's palace. Ugolino wears the dark attire made fashionable by the increasing Spanish influence. The open book seems to be a passage from the 9th book of the Iliad, Homer's epic on the Trojan War. On his left hand, he is holding a book by Pietro Bembo. His palace can be seen in the background of the picture. A marble piece of David can be seen in the background, so it was a part of his family's collection. Attributed at the time to Donatello, the earliest reference to the sculpture is in the private records of Luigi di Ugolino Martelli, which was Ugolino's grandfather. His grandfather started his collection in 1488, and it is now in the National Gallery in Washington, D.C. The David in the background was a traditional symbol of the Florentine freedom and called to be an allusion to Martelli's adherence to the city's Republican Party. This painting can be reproduced and sold on several different companies through their websites.
This is Hugo van der Gogh's Portinari altarpiece. It is a triptych painting made with tempera and oil on wood panel. It is commissioned by Portinari, and it is one of the largest pieces, consisting of it is 8 feet tall and 19 feet long when fully opened. The wings themselves have a family portrait of the Portinari family. On the right wing, it has Maria and the daughter, Margherita, in small, with Saints Mary Magdalene and Saint Margaret behind them in large. The left wing has the husband, Tommaso Portinari, and his 2 sons, Antonio and Piccolo, in small, with Saints Thomas and Saint Anthony in large behind him. In the background of both wings, you have the pre-setting of the Nativity story. On the right wing, you see the servant of the 3 magi asking for directions. The 3 magi are on their way to serve Christ Jesus at his birth. On the left wing, you see Mary and Joseph, who are traveling to Bethlehem, with Mary dismounted from the donkey and being supported by Joseph. In the center, you have the 3 shepherds, Mary and Joseph, and baby Jesus in the center. You have 15 different angels surrounding the baby, which is most likely a reference to the 15 mysteries of the Rosary. The painting is a very beautiful and realistic setting, to which it is made apparent by the columbine flowers, lilies, and carnations. Behind Mary is a tiny harp in the archway, which refers to David. This is the palace of the house of David, which is supposed to give legitimacy to Christ being the actual true Messiah. The angels in the painting are dressed in the clothes of Hugo's time period. They are dressed in heavy, brightly covered priestly clothes with gold embroidery around them. Throughout the entire painting, you can see how figures are far greater in size in proportion to others. Hugo is using the old-fashioned hierarchy of scale, meaning he made the important objects bigger than the others.